welcome back to another episode of All Angle Performance. As you guys can see, we got some parts that came in, so we're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing here so you guys can see what we got for the FX build and see what kind of progress we made. Okay, so first we have the throttle body. I know the last episode we had a throttle body in the car, but like I said, that didn't belong to me. That belonged to actually my friend. I took that off his car, so we finally got one for the FX now. So this is the 74mm throttle body we have here. I decided to run a 74mm. I didn't want to run the 90 because I mean, I don't know. I think it's a little bit of an overkill for the power band that I'm trying to make. So I think the 74 would work good. Also, I got a little spacer here for the throttle body because the problem is if we just put the throttle body here, we're gonna have problems with it touching against some stuff right here. So as you can see, it's already starting to touch again the condenser. I can still move the condenser down to clear it, but here's how it looks with the space on it. So if I run the space on it, I don't have that issue anymore. So that's gonna go, and then we only have to make the pipe in here. We're gonna move the washer fluid and go down with the piping and come around with the intercooler. Okay, so that's that for that. Let's move on to the other parts. Okay, next up we have the Radium fuel rail here. I didn't get the fittings yet, the AN fittings to the lines, but you know, that's gonna come later down the line. I can mock up the fittings without looking at the line, so that's why I didn't go ahead and get that. So this is basically gonna sit right here. Also guys, let me mention that none of these parts are sponsored. This is all us that buy these parts to put on this car, so we haven't have a sponsor yet. So I mean, in the future we'd like to work with sponsors if that opportunity presents itself. So that's, like I said, that's later down the line. Alright, I think this might be the actual radiator or the radiator fan shroud, one of them. Let's open it and see. Oh, this is a fan shroud. Let me do the radiator first. Alright, so I went ahead and got the Mishimoto 3-core radiator. Went ahead and got that, the Mishimoto 3-core. I don't think I'm gonna, although I have the radiator for the car, I'm not gonna put it in now because I'm still doing mock-up procedures, you know, and you know, sometimes, you know, when you're cutting and grinding and bending stuff, I don't want to get the radiator all dinged up and get the fins all bent up. So in the meantime, I think I'm gonna continue using the mock-up radiator over there. Once we pull the engine out and we start shaving the bay and cleaning up everything, and once the bay is painted, then I'll install the radiator and also the fan shaft, which is right here in the box. Yeah, so we have the fan shaft that's gonna go from here. So basically, you see how that's gonna work. Okay, guys. Next up is the. This is not really special. This is just the remaining exhaust fins that I needed, because when I originally ordered it, some of it was on back order, so this is just the rest of them that we needed to do that. And last we have, this should be the intercooler. Let's get someone to open this. This is the intercooler that's going to go on the front. And the intercooler, take a video of that, is bent. I could actually get a new one because of that bend. We all witnessed that I just broke the seal on the box. And we'll see. So like I said, this one is coming off and we're gonna put this one on. Alright guys, so that's it for the parts. Now we're gonna get going and mocking this up to the front of the car and start doing the piping and stuff. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so basically you guys see me cutting this thing off, so I had to create a little bit of clearance for the intercooler to sit where it needs to sit, so this is the reason we have to take this little piece out. But later down the line I'm going to reinforce this piece back because it needs to be strengthened, because this is where the mount is for the engine, so that's not an issue. We're going to re-strengthen that, put a thicker piece of metal to hold everything together, so that's not going to be an issue. So now we're going to go ahead and test fit the intercooler again and see what we got. Alright guys, so we got the radiator mounted in, and we'll finish up the brackets on that. As you can see, the top bracket, and we have the bracket down there also at the bottom completed. So we went ahead and started test fitting the intercooler in. And there's a few things, as you could have seen in the video, we had to shave to get everything to fit up. Everything is coming together nice. The only thing now is to make the brackets to mount the intercooler in permanently. And then we'll be done with that. So next video we're gonna get to making the brackets for the intercooler. Alright guys, so don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep on seeing this build process. Without you guys subscribing and supporting the channel, none of this will be possible. So press that subscribe button, like it if you want, and we'll see you guys next time.
Something that is spontaneous. Your hair grows by itself. Your heart beats by itself. You breathe pretty much by itself. You don't have voluntary control of these things. So we say it happens spontaneously.